Class 12th, Subject Physics, Second Chapter, Mechanical Properties of Fluids. From this chapter, the point is expression for capillary rise or fall. So, in this point, we have to obtain an expression for rise or fall of liquid level inside a capillary. And therefore, let us consider a capillary. So, this is the capillary. Suppose its radius is equal to r. So, r is the radius of this capillary. So, this will be the radius of this capillary, that is equal to r. Then this will be the liquid column form, so that it will represent the free surface of the liquid, that is top surface of that liquid column inside the capillary. Now when such liquid column is formed, at that time the force due to surface tension will be acting tangential to that surface at the point of contact between the solid and the liquid, and therefore the circular portion of this liquid will be in contact with the inner edge of this capillary. So each and every point on this circular path will be in contact with the wall of the capillary, and therefore at each and every point the force due to surface tension, that is Ft, will be tangentially acting. Now this force, as it is tangentially acting, therefore this is the angle of contact, that is the angle between the surface of the capillary, that is solid surface, and the tangent drawn to the liquid surface at the point of contact. And therefore this force Ft will be now resolved into two perpendicular components. One component of it will be acting in the vertically upward direction, other component will be perpendicular to it, so that it will be in the horizontal direction. As this angle is theta, this will be the opposite angle, and therefore this will be also theta. So this angle is also theta. Similarly, here also this angle will be theta. Now the resolved components of this Ft, that is force due to surface tension, will be, this is the vertical component. Therefore if we complete this triangle, then for this is the angle theta. For that angle theta, this side will be adjacent side, and therefore as it is adjacent side, the component, vertical component, is Ft cos theta. So that Ft cos theta will be acting at each and every point like this on the circumference of that circular top surface of that water, and therefore these forces are acting in the upward direction. As they are acting in the same direction, they will get added each other. On the other hand, the horizontal component will be this component, that is, it is opposite side, therefore this is parallel to that opposite side, and hence this component will be Ft sin theta. Now this Ft sin theta will be again acting at each and every point of that liquid surface directed outwards in the horizontal direction, and therefore like these two forces, Ft sin theta and Ft sin theta, they are opposite to each other, hence they will get cancelled with each other, and therefore the horizontal components of F, that is Ft sin theta, will not contribute to the net force, and therefore the net force will be acting on this liquid column in the upward direction, that is Ft cos theta acting at each point. As r is the radius of this capillary, therefore this circular path, the top surface of this liquid column, will be having its length equal to circumference, that is 2 pi r. Therefore, the total upward force will be equal to Ft cos theta into circumference, that is 2 pi r. At the same time, in equilibrium position of that liquid column, in order to balance that liquid column, there must be downward force. So this liquid column will be having its own mass, and therefore gravitational force, that is weight of it, will be acting in the downward direction, that is mg. And therefore, in order to derive that relation, the length of liquid in contact inside the capillary will be equal to 2 pi r, that is circumference of the capillary. Then force due to surface tension, Ft, will be equal to surface tension into length of the liquid, and that is Ft equal to T into 2 pi r. Therefore, the total vertical force will be equal to circumference into T cos theta, and therefore Ft is equal to 2 pi r into T cos theta, equation number 1. Now, the volume of cylindrical liquid column will be equal to pi r square h, and hence the mass of the liquid column, the mass of that liquid column will be equal to volume into density. If rho is the density of the liquid, then mass of the column m will be equal to pi r square h rho. Therefore, the weight of the liquid column, that is mg, will be equal to pi r square h rho into g, equation number 2. Now, for equilibrium of the liquid column, the vertically upward directed force must be equal to downward force, that is weight of the liquid column, and hence pi r square h rho g must be equal to 2 pi r into T cos theta, and therefore h, that is height of liquid column, will be equal to 2T cos theta upon r rho g, equation number 3, or equation for surface tension of that liquid will be equal to T is equal to RH rho g upon 2 cos theta, equation number 4. Now, in this case, that H is equal to 2T cos theta upon R rho g, that equation will be valid for rise of liquid level as well as fall of liquid level inside the capillary. For pure water, the angle of contact theta is equal to 0, and therefore cos theta will be equal to cos 0, that is equal to 1, and therefore for pure water surface tension T will be equal to RH rho g upon 2.